sign I'm loving for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
180. 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 32 that time. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England, the Rams never even got into the red zone in that game, and now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On 2nd and goal, Goff under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tyus Bowser leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Check it back. Check Cooper.
Now gone toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Jackson now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Coming after you. 24 is the mic. Exit. 24 is the mic. Hey, here I come.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Ravens.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
24 is the mic. Let's go.
Jackson on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Jackson. And an alley to run. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
24 is the mic.
On 3rd down, Jackson going down the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 19. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dante Fowler able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Jackson trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one, a first down pickup of 8. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a while.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Matt Judon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Go.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
24 is the mic. 24 is the mic.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with us.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Snead's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
24 is the mic. 24 is the mic.
Now Jackson going to throw again to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And it's 3rd down.
Go, go, go. 24, you're not ready. You're not ready. 24 is the mic. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start. 9
yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Jackson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He's going deep. He's got it at the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.